Back here for the bottom of the second inning, as you may have just seen the Regulators escape a bases-loaded jam in the top of the second inning to keep the score knotted at 1-1 as Jacob Webb steps back on the mound for the Corndogs. Looping off speed in there for a ball. As Del Calo will step in. Sam Del Calo, originally from Chaddsford, Pennsylvania, takes that fastball high. Playing his college ball at Penn State Harrisburg is the left field junior. Off to a 2-1 count against Jacob Webb. Takes another fastball outside. Quick 3-1 count here. Regulators got their first run on a Braden Moore sac fly to even things up at 1. Now to 3-1 count is Del Calo. Swing and a big hack at that one. Just missed it. Now in a 3-2 count. Has worked a solid at bat thus far against Webb, and you'll see that ball four nearly hit him. It is a free pass nonetheless, though. Sam Del Calo will stand at first base for the Regulators as Ryan Hines steps in, the shortstop. Both teams coming into tonight undefeated as the Corndogs won their season opener last week, and the Regulators off to a 2-0 start after winning just 4 games all last season have certainly turned their fortunes around with the new coaching staff in place as Hines takes that first pitch for a ball. Webb will check over. This one hammered into left field and down for a base hit. Del Calo will stop at second, but it's a clean single there for Ryan Hines as 2 now aboard for the Regulators in this bottom of the second inning. Now it's Sam Lawrence, the second baseman, now up at the dish for the Regulators. Tonight's 8-hole hitter, Stephen Lawrence, pardon me. As Lawrence puts this one up the middle. Shortstop to second, to first. A double play. Or looks like he may have bobbled the ball at first, potentially. No, it looks like they'll call him out. That is a quick 2 outs and a much needed 2 outs there for Jacob Webb, as now Del Calo will stand at third. Luke Reichard, the right fielder, steps in. 2 outs, but a runner on third. A base hit will almost certainly give the Regulators the lead as he takes a first pitch outside strike there. Webb's 0-1, fouled back. Reichard, originally from Saline, Michigan. The senior currently playing his college baseball at Earlham College. In an 0-2 hole here against Webb. Runner on third. Lays off that high fastball, and they'll do it again. Chase Gable waits on deck for the Regulators. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Got him on the breaking ball. After getting the first 2 on, the Regulators unable to do anything as Jacob Webb forces a double play and then an inning-ending strikeout. We head to the top of the third, still tied at 1. Back for the top of the third inning. As it looks to be back to the top of the lineup for the Corndogs, as the right fielder Baucom will step back in. Quickly works to a 2-1 count here. Gavin Baucom, a freshman from Harrisburg, North Carolina. Lays off on that one according to the first base umpire, and quickly works a 3-1 count. Baucom currently playing his college ball at Cleveland Community College in North Carolina. 3-1 count. Fouls that one down the third base line. We'll step back in now on a full count. Nielsen's pitch in a full count. Grounded to the third base side. The throw is in time. Nice play there from Trey Hernandez to get the leadoff man as Gabe Simmons now steps in. Got things started for the Corndogs last time up with a solo home run to left. The freshman from Fort Mill, South Carolina. Hitting in the 2-hole tonight, playing center field. Takes a first pitch ball there from Nielsen. One-0 looping curveball in there for a strike. Simmons looking to make it 2 for 2. Big cut and a miss on that outside fastball. A good pitch there from Nielsen, who has struck out 4 batters thus far. Used a double play to get out of the last inning despite loading the bases for the Corndogs as Simmons takes that pitch low. Harrison Bouthillette waits on deck in the 3-hole. 2-2 pitch from Nielsen. High and inside, and the count runs full. Full count pitch. Drop third strike. He swung on it and missed it. The throw is good. 2 up, 2 down so far for Nielsen in this top of the third inning. Simmons unable to make it a second straight hit after that home run in the first inning. Now Harrison Bouthillette will stand in, the 3-hole hitter from San Jacinto College. Will be a righty-lefty matchup against Nielsen. First pitch cut on and missed. A 1 pitch. Line just fouled down the left field line. Put a good swing on it, but now in an 0-2 count. Nielsen looking for his 6th strikeout in just 3 innings so far. The 0-2. High and inside. They'll do it again. 1-2 pitch down in the dirt. 2-2 pitch. Just high. The count will run full. Buthelet in the DH spot tonight. Usually employed as a catcher by these Corndogs. As the count runs full. Outside, ball 4. Buthelet works back from an 0-2 hole, and he'll get to first base as the EH now steps up, Owen Williams. Another Charlotte, North Carolina product, currently playing in the Mid-American Conference with the Ohio Bobcats. As Nielsen will check over. First pitch nearly hit him on the inside. Quick 1-0 count. The pause, the next pitch from Nielsen. Swung on towards the left field gap. Running back on it, and it's over the head of the left fielder, Del Calo. It's a stand-up double. Owen Williams over the left fielder's Del Calo's head, straight off the wall. Now 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs for the Corndogs, as Buthelet was not waved around by the third base coach for the Corndogs. So it'll be Caleb Beals to step in. Christian Nielsen has worked around some base traffic thus far. Forced an inning-ending double play last time. Now finds himself in another similar situation. 2 outs, but runners on second and third after the double by Owen Williams. Score still tied at 1. First pitch offering from Nielsen is high and away. Beals looking to drive in multiple runs. Takes that pitch low. Beals, the Corndogs' 5-hole hitter, currently up in an 0-2 count against Nielsen as he awaits the 2-0. Another off speed that does not find the strike zone. So now a 3-0 count. Be a quick visit from the Corndogs coach, as Christian Nielsen looks to navigate his way around a 2-out double that leaves 2 runners in scoring position. Three-0 count. Beals will be looking for a pitch to hit. And it's a 4-pitch walk for Beals. Bases are loaded for the second consecutive inning now for the Corndogs as the 6-hitter Greg Bello steps in, as there will be another mound visit. Coach will try to settle Nielsen down as he's gotten 8 outs thus far, just allowed the 1 run, but worked around quite a bit of base traffic. 4 runners have reached scoring position thus far. Lone run for the Corndogs coming, of course, on that Gabe Simmons first inning home run. Corndogs have done a good job at working these at-bats against Nielsen so far, and Greg Bello will have a chance to do so. Playing second base tonight for the Corndogs and hitting sixth. Nielsen's first pitch. Another low ball and a nice block there from Gable behind the plate. One-0 pitch. Missed outside. That's now 6 straight balls for Nielsen. You wonder if the Corndogs do strike here, whether the Regulators will go to the bullpen and make a pitching change, as appears to be some activity potentially in that bullpen. As this one gets away, the third base runner will score. Bouthelette from third will score on the errant pitch there from Nielsen. Corndogs get the lead back. Everybody moves up 90 feet, and now Bello in a 3-0 count. Have been some control issues for Nielsen, now 7 straight balls, and the latest a wild pitch that gives the Corndogs the lead back. Three-0 count to Bello. Called on the outside corner. So the at-bat will stay alive in a 3-1 count. Corndogs hitters have been showing a willingness to take. We wonder if we'll see that again in the 3-1 from Nielsen. That one in there for another strike on the breaking ball. So the count will run full. Nielsen now just needs one more pitch to get out of the inning, having just allowed the 1 run on the wild pitch during the at-bat. Full count pitch. This one bounced toward the third base side. Hernandez will make the throw to first in time for the out. Nielsen allows just the 1 run in the top of the third inning, but the Corndogs get the lead back on an errant pitch that resulted in Bouthelette scoring the go-ahead run. As we head to the bottom of the third, it's the Corndogs 2 and the Regulators 1. Back here for the bottom of the third inning between this contest in the Southern Collegiate Baseball League between the visiting Queen City Corndogs and the home Regulators Baseball Club is a first pitch ball there from Jacob Webb. Freshman pitcher from Chesney, South Carolina, from nearby Southern Wesleyan University. So he'll face the catcher, Gable, as this one's skied a mile high towards the second base side. Backing up on it and making the play is Bello at second. And a quick first out for Webb. Regulators will look to tie this game right back up after Corndogs take a 2-1 lead on a wild pitch from Nielsen, who despite that worked around a bases-loaded jam and allowed just one run. As now the lineup card will turn over as Pruitt laces this one towards the second base side. Bello the backhand. The throw in time to get Ryan Pruitt. Back-to-back defensive plays for Greg Bello. Jacob Webb has been effective so far, despite a first inning with the bases loaded. Has settled in here nicely as he'll face the two-hole hitter Gibbs. Ball is in there for a strike. Facing Gibbs, the senior from Columbia, South Carolina. Plays his college ball in the shadows of Clemson University at Anderson U. Fouls this one back to the screen, 0-2. Gibbs serving as the Regulators' extra hitter tonight. 0-2 pitch from Webb. Skied towards the first base side, but there will be no room. Harris will leave that. Webb looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The 0-2 pitch. Outside for ball one. Webb used his fastball to great effect, and off speed has been sharp too. The 1-2 pitch. Good take there from Gibbs. They'll do it again with the 2-2. This one popped up, foul. Tonight's pitching duel, both Southern Wesleyan U starters, as Webb's 2-2, another low pitch. Webb stands at 6'3", 200, as does Nielsen at 6'3", 223. Nielsen, a sophomore from Greer, South Carolina, and Jacob Webb, a freshman from Chesney, South Carolina. Both pitchers on the same D2 school, as this one's grounded down the third base side. Webb getting the edge so far of Nielsen in this pitching duel. Both pitchers have navigated some early base traffic. Webb, though, in a 3-2, looking for a 1-2-3 inning. The full count pitch. Grounded to short. The throw in time for the out. Nice play there from Jacob Beals. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Jacob Webb. We head to the fourth inning. Corndogs still lead it 2-1. Back here for the top of the 4th inning. Corndogs with a 2-1 lead after scoring a run on a wild pitch earlier. New pitcher in the game now for the Regulators is the lefty Andrew Benvenuto. First pitch swinging down the right base side, over the wall, just foul. As Chase Gribble steps in, another one of these Southern Wesleyan U players from Silva, North Carolina, playing third base tonight for the Corndogs as he faces an 0-1. Takes that breaking ball. Andrew Benvenuto, a sophomore from Berkeley Heights, New Jersey. Currently playing his college ball in Pennsylvania. As Gribble takes this pitch for ball 2. Comes from Moravian College in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. The 2-1 pitch just outside. 3-1 count now to Gribble, who reached his last time up. Hitters count against Benvenuto. He swings on this one. Pops in a mile foul. We'll run the count to 3-2. Corndogs have had success so far in getting their leadoff man aboard, and in a full count, plenty of opportunities to do so. Benvenuto's full count pitch. Ball 4, just missed the high point of the strike zone. So Chase Gribble aboard with a leadoff walk. In steps the junior Luke Harris from Edgemoor, South Carolina. Tonight's first baseman for the Corndogs. As he faces Benvenuto. First pitch, a high fastball. The 1-0. Swung on, a fly ball to center field. Back on the track and making the catch is the Regulators center fielder Pruitt. There will be no tag from first base. And 1 out now for Benvenuto, as he faces Pickhart, tonight's catcher for the Corndogs. Griffin Pickhart steps in with 1 on and 1 out. First pitch from Benvenuto. Got him looking with a strike. Big looping curveball. The big off-speed pitch for Benvenuto so far. 0-1 pitch. Could not catch the outside corner. The 1-1 from Benvenuto, another high fastball. Corndogs have generated some pretty consistent base traffic so far, loading the bases on 2 occasions, scoring 2 runs, but leaving a lot to be desired in 2-out hitting so far, as Pickhart takes ball 3. Now a 3-1 count, he'll have a chance to put a swing on the ball if Benvenuto throws him a pitch he likes. Gribble waiting on first, and it's ball 4. So 2 walks put a runner in scoring position for the Corndogs, as the 10-hole hitter Luke Keller will step in, the freshman. Double play ball will be in effect here, but a runner in scoring position for the Corndogs. As a lefty-lefty matchup, Benvenuto's first pitch, sinking breaking ball, And a nice block there from Gable. Benvenuto following up the starter, Christian Nielsen, as that pitch is high. Nielsen, despite striking out 6 batters over 3 innings, had trouble keeping the Corndogs off the base paths. Will exit after 3 and hand it over to Benvenuto. 3 straight balls to begin this at-bat, as 2 of the 3 runners have walked to start the inning for the Corndogs, and in a 3-0 count, Keller could load the bases. We'll have the hitter's advantage in a lefty-lefty matchup. Benvenuto's looking for potential double play ball to end the inning for the Regulators. It's the 3-0 called on the inside corner. Benvenuto stays alive. Keller ready for the hitter's count, 3-1. The check from Benvenuto and the pitch. Ball 4 upstairs. Three walks in the inning for the Corndogs, and just 1 out will bring up the leadoff hitter, Baucom. Baucom looking for his first hit of the night. As a quick mound visit from Gable, the Regulators catcher. So Baucom steps in. Gribble on third, Pickard on second, and Keller on first. Still just 1 out. Looking to do some further damage for the Corndogs as the first pitch. Good block there from Gable. And ball 1 to Baucom. Baucom playing right field and leading off for the Corndogs tonight. Looking to put a good swing on the ball and takes ball 2 outside. Both pitchers tonight have struggled with some control early on here for the Regulators. Still just 2 runs allowed through 3 innings. Corndogs threatening again, though, and this ball in the dirt for ball 3. Corndogs have been taking often here. As another 3-0 count in here for Baucom. We'll see if Benvenuto can keep the count alive. He cannot. And it's an RBI walk for Gavin Baucom. Gribble will come home and score the 3rd run for the Corndogs. And it's a 3-1 ball game. Now the 2-hole hitter Gabe Simmons steps in after that first inning home run gave the Corndogs the early lead. Now with the bases loaded and 1 out, we'll be looking to do some further damage as takes that first pitch in there for a strike. Simmons from nearby Fort Mill, South Carolina. 0-1 count from Benvenuto. And another strike in there, now 0-2. Benvenuto looking for a big second out here to prevent the threat of the sac fly. Simmons looking to break this game open. 0-2 pitch, swung on, right at the third baseman. There will be no play, but a nice catch there from Hernandez. Liner from Simmons went right to him, nearly doubled off the runner Pickard at third. But a big second out here for the Regulators. Still trail 3-1. Now Bouthelette, who scored on the wild pitch last inning steps in, the 3-hole hitter, for a lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch on the outside corner in there for a strike. And an unfortunate break there for Simmons, who lined it hard, but right at the third baseman Hernandez in that last at-bat, an 0-1 pitch. Flied to center. Under is the left fielder, and the catch is made by Del Colo. But the Corndogs add a third run via an RBI walk. It'll be 3-1 when we come back. Regulators turn to bat in the bottom of the fourth. Back here for the bottom of the fourth inning as the Regulators trail the Corndogs 3-1 here at Mount Island Charter High School. Webb remains in the game to Trey Hernandez. First pitch is a low ball. Hernandez, another one of these freshmen on the Regulators, a nice mix of grades here. Hernandez swinging down the right field line. Over for it is the right fielder. He will have no play. A long strike there for Webb as the count even at 1-1. Hernandez with a nice play at third base last time around on defense as he takes this pitch low. Originally from Oswego, Illinois. Webb's 2-1 pitch to Hernandez is low. So Hernandez will be in a hitter's count here, 3-1. Webb has had a pretty quiet night despite the bases loaded in the first inning. Has settled down since then, the 3-1. Good pitch for a strike, and the count will run full. Hernandez awaits the 3-2. Got him looking on the outside corner. Webb went back to the fastball, rings him up high and inside. And a good start for Jacob Webb in this fourth inning. Now he'll face the first baseman, Braden Moore. Scored the only run so far for these Regulators with a sac fly back in the first inning. Takes that first pitch outside. One 1-0 pitch from Webb misses. 2-0 pitch to Moore. Tipped that one back foul towards the catcher. Regulators looking to cut back into this lead for the Corndogs as it currently sits at 3-1. 2-1 pitch from Webb. Swing and a miss. Went back to the outside breaking ball. Now an even 2-2 count. The 2-2 from Webb. Outside, and the count runs full for the second straight batter. Braden Moore from Florence Darlington, originally from Westminster, South Carolina, awaits the 3-2 pitch. And that one is low for ball 4. So Braden Moore aboard with 1 out. Now the 5-hole hitter. And DHing tonight is Brady. First pitch to Brady is in there for a strike. Mason Brady pitches in his Division II college career at Spartanburg Methodist College. The freshman from Hanahan, South Carolina. DHing tonight. Profiles as a two-way player for the Regulators, who after a disappointing last year went to an entirely new coaching staff after a 4-28 season and have already started the year 2-0, looking to make it 3-0. As the throwback to first base, they got him in a pickle. Moore will attempt to make it back to first. He will be eventually run down and tagged out by the second baseman. Bello puts the tag on him for the second out. Threat is neutralized, and a nice throw there. Down from the catcher, Pickhart to first base. Now 2 outs, no one on, and a 2-1 count here for Mason Brady. Webb's 2-1 is outside. Brady looking to get on with 2 outs here against Webb. And takes ball 4. So the second walk of the inning for the Regulators has Mason Brady aboard with 2 outs. The inning stays alive here for Sam Del Collo, the left fielder. The 5'11", 200 junior from Penn State Harrisburg, looking to keep the inning alive. 1 man on and 2 outs will face Webb. Takes a first pitch strike high and outside. After Braden Moore was caught in the pickle for the second out, inning stays alive after the walk, and this one lasered down the left field line for a base hit. Stopping at second is the second baseman, or the second base bag, pardon. Look to be Mason Brady on second. Now Del Collo with the single to left. Keeps the inning alive. 2 men on for Ryan Hines, freshman from Central Connecticut State University. First pitch high fastball. Misses from Webb. Hines originally from Berlin, Connecticut. Been playing shortstop so far for these Regulators as Webb checks back to second. And a good low pitch for a strike. 1-1 from Webb. Grounded towards the third base side. Easy play at third will be made. And an easy tag out there for Gribble at third will end the inning. No further action and no further threat on the base pass from the Regulators. The Corndogs keep their 3-1 lead as we head to the 5th inning. Back here for the top of the 5th inning as Benvenuto stays in the game. First pitch strike delivered here. As the four-hole hitter Owen Williams steps in after a double off the left field wall his last time up. Got him looking on the high curveball there. Benvenuto starts off his 5th inning getting Owen Williams down looking on 3 pitches. And after a double off the left field wall his last time up, Williams unable to get on base to start off the inning. Now Caleb Beals, the freshman, steps in, the 5-hole hitter. Swing and a miss on that first pitch. Benvenuto seems to have settled in after some control issues last time up. Walked 4 batters last inning. Has started off with 4 strikes to begin this inning before that ball to Beals. So the count will be to 1-1. The 1-1 from Benvenuto. In there for a strike, a good breaking ball. Benvenuto looking for back-to-back strikeouts. Nearly gets that call on the outside corner with the frame from Gable. But the count even back up at 2-2 now. That pitch high. Beals tonight's shortstop at 6', 185. Completed his freshman season at North Carolina A&T. Nice play there on defense by Hernandez. The throw long to first. It is by the first base bag. An infield single there for Caleb Beals. So 1 runner on and 1 out. As Greg Bello will step into the box now. The second baseman has made quite a few nice defensive plays tonight for the Corndogs, and now steps in with the man on first and just 1 out. We'll see if he can challenge Benvenuto as that first pitch is spiked into the dirt. Benvenuto ready with the 1-0. That misses outside. This will be day 4 of the season as Bello hits this one a mile high to right. In breaking on it is the right fielder, Reichard, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So still the runner at first is Beals. Now with 2 outs, it'll be the third baseman, Gribble. Gribble led off last inning with a walk. We'll look to get on base for the second straight time this at-bat as he takes that first pitch away. Chase Gribble, another one of these players from Southern Wesleyan University, swings through that pitch. As both starting pitchers in tonight's game, in Jacob Webb and Christian Nielsen, a part of Southern Wesleyan University's team. The 1-1 just missed the high and inside corner. So the count will move to 2-1. This one a hanging curveball to the third base side. Hernandez will throw to first, and the inning is over. No further threat there from the Corndogs, just the one base hit by Caleb Beals. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Corndogs still lead it 3-1. Back here for the bottom of the 5th inning as the Regulators look to close the gap on the Corndogs. First pitch strike from Webb as he stays in for this 5th inning. Webb been effective tonight despite some of the base traffic early on and allowed just the 1 run on the sac fly in the first inning. Regulators have struggled to put runners across since then, though, and the Corndogs have added 2 more. Webb with the 2-run cushion and a 1-1 count to start this at-bat off, and he gets the second strike. Good outside pitch there. Facing Steven Lawrence, Regulators' second baseman. The 1-2 from Webb. Swung on, high to center field. And the catch is made there by Simmons. So 4 pitches to get the first out there for Webb. Will retire Lawrence. Now Luke Reichard steps in for his second at-bat of the night, the right fielder. Reichard made contact with that first pitch, but it will go back foul. Reichard, originally from Saline, Michigan. Currently plays at Earlham College, the 6'4" right fielder, and swings through that pitch. Quickly behind 0-2. Earlham College in Richmond, Indiana. The 0-2 from Webb. Did not catch the outside corner. Earlham, a Division III school. 1-2 from Webb in the dirt. Reichard, a group of these seniors in the Southern Collegiate Baseball League, looking to increase their game experience in the Southern Collegiate Baseball League amongst many other collegiate baseball leagues this time of year, and quickly runs this count to 3-2. Webb's full count pitch. Laced into the gap in left center field, and that will be robbed from left field. What a catch. Luke Keller with the sliding grab. A nice swing there from Reichard right into the gap. But Keller takes a hit away from him. 2 up, 2 down. Now the catcher Gable steps in, the 10-hole hitter, with the added extra hitter, unique to the Southern Collegiate Baseball League, which allows more players to get at-bats during a game. Gable will now hit in the 10-hole, takes a first pitch strike, and gets hit by the second. So Gable will be aboard as the lineup card switches back over to the leadoff hitter Ryan Pruitt for his third at-bat in the third time round. Pruitt playing center field for the Regulators tonight and out of Yavapai College. All the way from Prescott, Arizona, where he plays his college ball, originally from Trophy Club, Texas. The sophomore lefty. Will have a chance to continue the inning. With Chase Gable on first base. Webb done a good job, though, so far at limiting the damage. Needs just one more out to get through 5 innings. First pitch, a good strike call there. Caught the inside corner with that fastball, and now behind 0-1 is Pruitt. Next pitch and a good block there. Pickart playing catcher tonight for the Corndogs, but they do have 2 other normal catchers, Boothlet and Williams, DHing and EHing tonight. 1-1 from Webb. Swung on by Pruitt towards the right fielder and caught. Nice defensive play there by Bauckham to end the inning. Webb is through 5, and still with the 2-run lead are the Corndogs as we head to the 6th inning. Still a 3-1 lead. Back for the 6th inning of this one. Benvenuto back out for his 3rd inning of work. First baseman Luke Harris up to bat in a 1-1 against Benvenuto. Big righty playing first base tonight for the Corndogs and takes the ball 2 outside. Corndogs looking to extend the 2-run lead. Put up a run each in the 1st, 3rd, and 4th as this one's fouled back behind the fence. Count even at 2-2. Benvenuto's pitch is a breaking ball low, so the count will run full. Corndogs looking to get on base for the first batter as this one's lined into center field for a base hit. Luke Harris does just that. Finds the outfield grass right in front of the Regulator center fielder Pruitt. And a leadoff single for Harris will bring up the catcher Pickhart. Made a nice play earlier to catch Braden Moore of the Regulators in a pickle between first and second base. That first pitch in there for a strike. Pickhart awaits the 0-1. Takes it in there for a strike. Pickhart in an 0-2 hole. Swings on this one, sends it to center field. And making the catch is Pruitt for out number 1. Good rebound there from Benvenuto. Now a double play could potentially end the inning as the 10-hole hitter Keller, fresh off a pretty spectacular catch out there in left field, will step in. The freshman from Coker College looks to get the 2nd hit of the inning here for the Corndogs as he watches this looping curveball. Hits it to the first base side. The easy out will be at first. Braden Moore collects that for the 2nd out. Luke Harris does advance to 2nd on that play. There was no double play opportunity there. So the inning stays alive here for the leadoff hitter Baucom. Baucom walked his last time up and drove in the 3rd run of the game for the Corndogs and takes a first pitch strike low and outside. Benvenuto coming in relief of Nielsen, giving up just the 1 run in the 4th inning, in for his 3rd inning of work after 3 innings from Nielsen. Currently in a 1-1 count. Still 2 outs. And runner in scoring position for the Corndogs as Harris awaits on 2nd. As this one's torched into the left center field gap. Back on it is the center fielder Pruitt. It's over his head and off the wall. An RBI double for Luke Keller. And the ball is bobbled. He'll go for 3rd. There will be no play. Straight after a spectacular catch in left field, Keller barrels one to the left center field fence. Drives in Harris. It's a 4-1 lead for the Corndogs. And with 2 outs now stands just 90 feet away. 1-0 pitch is in the dirt. So after giving up that double, Benvenuto will look to rebound. Still 2 outs. Runner on third now. The 2-0. Outside. Another lefty on lefty matchup here for Benvenuto. Benvenuto behind 3-0, and it'll be a 4-pitch walk here. As Buthellette will step in now. Three-hole hitter DHing. Another lefty-lefty matchup for Benvenuto. First pitch swung on and missed. The 0-1 in the dirt, but a good block there from Gable. Runner will stay at third. One pitch from Benvenuto. Can't block this one. Here comes the runner home. The throw at the plate will be late. So a 5th run scores for the Corndogs and another wild pitch. Baca makes it 5-1. First multi-run inning tonight for the Corndogs. And now a 4-run lead. In addition, the first base runner will move up to second base as this one's popped a mile high back behind the press box and foul. Two-two pitch, fouled off again. Staying alive is Buthellette. 2-2 count with 2 outs. And a runner on second. Benvenuto looking for the 3rd out of the inning. This one popped towards left field. Racing in on it is the left fielder. Del Colo is there, and he makes the catch for the final out. But the Corndogs add 2 more in the top of the 6th inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Corndogs 5, Regulators 1. Back for the bottom of the 6th inning is Jacob Webb done for the night, allowing just 1 run in his 5 innings. So Seth Edgerton will take the mound for the Corndogs. Second pitch, on the ground to the shortstop. In time, a nice throw. Beals makes the throw in time to get Brandon Gibbs. And 1 away quickly for Edgerton, a 6'5", 230 sophomore from Greer, South Carolina. Plays his collegiate ball in North Carolina in nearby Belmont Abbey College, down Interstate 85 from the metropolitan Charlotte area. Will now face the third baseman, Trey Hernandez. Big cut and a miss in a 1-0 count there. Hernandez grounds this to the second base side. Bello is there. The throw to first is in time. And 2 up, 2 down here for Edgerton. Now Moore will step back in. After an unfortunate base running error last time up, we'll look to right that wrong and keep the inning alive here for the Regulators in the bottom of the 6th. Moore from Westminster, South Carolina. Takes the first pitch strike from Edgerton. Now the 0-1. Big cut and a miss on a disappearing breaking ball. Edgerton working that off-speed to great effect so far. Forced 2 ground outs to start the inning, and now the 0-2. Called strike 3. Seth Edgerton makes quick work. 1-2-3 inning, and the Regulators go down in order. We'll go to the 7th inning. Copperheads 5, Regulators 1. Back here for the 7th inning as Regulators make yet another pitching change. This time it'll be Dennison Franklin on the mound. Quick first strike here, as this one's grounded down the third base line and fair. Rounding second is Owen Williams in a leadoff double. Pulled it past the third baseman Hernandez, and his second double of the game sets the Corndogs up nicely as Beals now steps in. Caleb Beals will look to drive home Owen Williams, who has had himself a nice game tonight. Facing the new pitcher, Dennison Franklin, that pitch is outside. Franklin from Black Hawk College, a 6'5", 220 righty from Davenport, Iowa. Behind 0-1 here to Beals. 1-0 pitch is down and away. 2 quick balls here. Corndogs extended the lead to 5-1 last inning, and now will be looking to do some further damage as the Regulators make their second pitching change of the night. Franklin ready with the 2-0. Swung on and popped up towards center field. Back on the track is Pruitt. He makes the catch, and the runner will tag. Williams is safe at third. So the flyout will move the runner Williams over to third. Still just 1 out for the the Corndogs. Greg Bella will now step in. The chance to make it 6-1 with the base hit. Franklin's first pitch to Bello is low and away. Nielsen starting off the game for the Regulators with 3 innings. Allowed 2 runs, and Benvenuto allowing 3 runs during his 3 innings. Now Franklin will try to do a little bit better as he puts that one in for a strike. A ground ball likely scores Williams from third. Franklin looking for a big second out on Bello, the second baseman. This one, a big cut and a big miss. So a 1-2 count now for Franklin. Runner on third and 1 out. Will want to avoid the sac fly if he can help it. 1-2 pitch from Franklin. Fouled back. One-two pitch from Franklin again. This one grounded towards the shortstop. Runner is held and the throw is made. Good play there from Ryan Hines to keep the runner Williams at third. Now 2 outs. Corndogs still threatening as Chase Gribble will look to make it 6-1 with a potential base hit. Steps in against Franklin, who got that all-important second out just now. First pitch is a low breaking ball outside. Franklin behind 1-0. Good second pitch there. Catches the outside corner of the strike zone with the fastball. Now the count even. Gribble will look to put the ball in play here in a 1-1. This one behind the catcher, and the wild pitch will score Williams. The third wild pitch of the game results in the third RBI. Third unearned run of the game. Unable to keep the ball in front of him. Makes it 6-1 now in favor of the Corndogs. Still a 2-1 count, though, for Gribble, who lines this right at the third baseman. Hernandez couldn't make the catch, now will make the throw, and that is in time. But the Corndogs add a 6th run on another wild pitch. Third time that's happened tonight. We go to the middle of the 6th inning, the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch now, 6-1 Corndogs. Back here for the bottom of the 7th inning now. Corndogs will make another change and go back to the bullpen here. Outside fastball there from Anthony Dorner. 6'2", 242 lefty. Originally from Mooresville, North Carolina. We'll certainly be looking forward to those games against the local Mooresville Spinners. He'll step off in an 0-1 now. We'll face the pinch hitter Lance Vickers. Will be a short mound visit now. So Vickers will step back in, 0-1. This one grounded on the ground to second. Bello bobbles the ball. Can't make the throw in time. Vickers is on first. Will likely be put down as an error by Bello after some spectacular plays there in second. Couldn't make the routine play there. And the inning off to a good start here for the Regulators as Del Calo will step in. Facing the big lefty, Dorner. First pitch outside. Dorner playing his college baseball at Carson Newman College. 1-0. Runner will go for second. The throwdown is in time. Great throw down there from the catcher. And got the runner in time. Vickers broke for second, but the ball got there well ahead of him. Now Del Calo in a 1-1 with one out. Strike 2 called there. Good sinker there from Dorner. Carson Newman University, where he plays, in Jefferson City, Tennessee. Swung on and fouled back. One-two pitch again to Del Calo. Swing and a miss. He got him on the inside breaking ball. So after the throwdown in time to get Vickers, Del Calo goes down swinging. And 2 up, 2 down now for Ryan Hines. Regulators still face a 6-1 deficit. Hines watches the first pitch outside. Hines, a freshman from Berlin, Connecticut. Facing the big lefty, Dorner. Tips that one off the cap of the bat, foul. One is outside. Hines will look to keep the inning alive. Just 7 outs left for the Regulators if they're looking to make a comeback in tonight's game. Dorner's pitch fouled off by Hines and a 2-2 count. Dorner ready with the 2-2. Swung on and a base hit into right field for Hines. Took the pitch and took it through the second base, first base gap for a clean single. The inning will stay alive for the Regulators. As now Stephen Lawrence, the second baseman, will have a chance to keep the inning alive himself. Lawrence, another one of the Pennsylvania natives, looked to lay down bunt, but will take strike 1. 6'1", 175 freshman, plays at Garrett College in Maryland. Swung on and fouled this one back. We'll look to get his fellow Northeasterner Hines into scoring position. Down 0-2 though. Dorner looking to finish off a scoreless inning. The 0-2 from Dorner. Outside. Went back to the off-speed. Could not find the strike zone. Now 1-2 quickly for Dorner. The pitch is outside once more. Lawrence working the count here from 0-2 to 2-2. Hines may break for second. He does not. This one's laced towards right field. Under it is the right fielder, and he makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Baucom shuts the door in the 7th inning on the Regulators. We go to the 8th. Still a 6-1 score. Back here for the top of the 8th inning as Franklin will stay in the game. First pitch strike here. It'll be the first baseman Harris facing off against Franklin first. Behind 0-1. Takes the off-speed low for a ball to even the count. Slow off-speed there from Franklin. Gets a swing and a miss. Harris is 1-2. Just missed the outside corner. Franklin looks for the outside corner again and just misses. Count will run full. Harris looking to get on base as part of a potential 8th-run rally for the Corndogs, who are up 6-1 to this point. He pops this one up towards the first base side, under the ball at first, and making the catch is Moore, and one out away. One away here in the top of the 8th inning. Lineup now moves to Pickard at catcher. First pitch, a high looping breaking ball. Pickard takes it for a ball. It'll be 1-0. Franklin gets a swing and a miss there. Good pick there from behind the dish. The 2-1. Called strike. A good pitch on the outside corner. Looks like he went back to the breaking ball there. Corndogs currently lead this one 6-1 as the 2-2 comes in. Grounded to short. The throw from Hines is in time. A nice play on defense. Hines got there to the ball quick, and it's 2 up, 2 down here in the 8th inning. Corndogs started off the season with a 9-8 win over the Uwharrie Wampus Cats to start their season, while the Regulators currently sit at 2-0 after a dramatic 7-6 win on opening night versus the Disco Turkeys and a 5-0 win in the second game over the Concord Athletics. In danger, though, of losing their first game here as Corndogs have a 5-run lead in the 8th inning. First pitch strike from Franklin. Now the 0-1 in there for a strike. Keller, a nice play defensively at the wall a few innings ago. Now sits in an 0-2 and fouls that one back. Another 0-2. Just missed the inside corner. Keller will stay alive here. And looks to keep the top of the 8th inning alive here for the Corndogs. The 1-2. Fouled off the off speed. The 1-2 again from Franklin. Swing and a miss, he got him. So it'll be 3 up, 3 down for the Corndogs in the top of the 8th. The Regulators will look to dig into the 8th inning lead now as we head to the middle of the inning. Still 6-1 for the Corndogs. Back for the bottom of the 8th inning, Regulators looking to cut into the deficit here. First pitch, a swing and a miss by Reichard, who got a hit robbed his last at-bat. Will look to be the leadoff man aboard in a potential rally here. The 0-1 pitch, swinging and a miss. And quickly behind 0-2 against Dorner, who will stay out for another inning of work. Just 6 outs left for the Regulators to put together a potential rally as the 0-2 just outside. Time running out for the Regulators. The 1-2 back to the backstop. Dorner will do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Anthony Dorner strikes out Luke Reichard to begin the bottom of the 8th inning. Continues his hot start. As now the catcher Cooper Hertz steps in. A nice throw down from behind the plate last time up to get the runner standing up. Swings through that first offering from Dorner. Hertz originally from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Swings at that high fastball behind 0-2. 5'10", 195 sophomore from Joliet Junior College. Looking to make an impact down 0-2 and nearly got hit by that one, but will stay alive. The 1-2 from Dorner. Swing and a miss. He got him again. Went to the high elevated off speed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Dorner. Lineup card will flip over to Pruitt now. A lefty-lefty matchup now for Dorner. Pruitt swings at the first pitch, grounds it to third base. The throw from third is in time. Nice defensive play there from Gribble. And the Regulators go down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 8th. We'll head to the 9th inning. Corndogs still lead it 6-1. Back for the top of the 9th inning. Corndogs will look to extend their lead before the Regulators' potential last chance of the game. As Baucom will lead things off. Takes the first 2 pitches for balls as Franklin will stay out there for a 3rd inning of work. It's been 3 innings for Nielsen, 3 for Benvenuto, and now the 3rd for Franklin. Good breaking ball in there for a strike. Two-one pitch. Swung on and up the middle for a base hit. So after a double last time up, Benvenuto gets aboard to lead things off here in the 9th inning. Baucom, pardon. Still nobody out. Franklin looking for 3 more outs to keep the game at a 5-run deficit. One-0 pitch from Franklin. Swung on to the first base side through the legs of the first baseman. There will be no play. Ball looked to be fumbled there by the first baseman, Byler, who could have potentially turned a double play. Instead, both runners are safe. And now the three-hole hitter, Bouthillette, will come up with two on and no out. A chance to potentially put this game out of reach. Although we have seen the Regulators come back from a 6-0 deficit, as they did on opening night here against the Disco Turkeys. This one hammered right field. That ball is way up onto the hill and gone. Bouthillette touches them all. A 3-run bomb. And just like that, it's 9-1. Harrison Bouthillette got all of that ball to right field. Now an 8-run lead. The Corndogs may have just sealed it with that one. Looked to be an elevated fastball, and Bouthillette got all of it. Is now Owen Williams will step in and had a nice night as well. 2 doubles. We'll look to get on for the 3rd straight time now as he's ahead 1-0. Takes a pitch inside for a ball. Franklin's 2-0. Caught the outside corner for a strike. A tough break there for Franklin as Williams grounds this to the second base side, and good throw there from Lawrence to get Owen Williams. So one away here in the top of the 9th, but Harrison Bouthillette teeing off on one to right field earlier this inning for a 3-run homer. Makes it 9-1 for the Corndogs. It's now the 5-hole hitter, Beals, now ahead 1-0 as Franklin now allowed 4 runs in his 3 innings. Drops in an outside pitch, off-speed pitch. Now a 1-1 count. Beals looking to keep the inning alive. Swings through that one inside. That one picked behind the dish by Hertz. Beals in an even 2-2. No one on and 1 out. Good low pitch taken, and the count will run full. Corndogs looking to move to 2-0 after a 9-8 win over the Wampus Cats to start their season. As a swing by Beals and a base hit into center field. Caleb Beals, the 4th hit of the inning now, as the Corndogs continue to pile on. As Greg Bello will be up next, but it looks like it'll be against a different pitcher. Denison Franklin's night will be done. 4 earned runs, just 7 outs recorded. The Regulators will go to the bullpen for a 3rd time as it's 9-1 Corndogs in the top of the 9th. Back here as the call of the bullpen is made for the Regulators. It'll be Ian Hernandez on the mound with a 1 on and 1 out facing against Greg Bello. As this pitch behind the catcher, but with it, there will be no advance. Ian Hernandez, originally from Marietta College. From Granger, Indiana, the 6'2", 185 sophomore will be looking for a quick end now to this top of the 9th inning. Is almost hits him with that pitch. Two-one count now to Bello. Has Beals on first and a chance to extend the score to double digits for the Corndogs, but he takes a strike on the outside corner there. Deuces wild here for Ian Hernandez and Greg Bello. The pitch cut on and missed. The throwback to first is not in time. But Ian Hernandez in his first batter faced strikes out Greg Bello, now 2 away. It'll be Chase Gribble up. 1 on and 2 out. Gribble takes that pitch for a strike. Now the 0-1. Hammered down the line, but foul. And Ian Hernandez quickly works ahead 0-2. Just one more strike needed to finish the job. 0-2 from Hernandez is in there for a strike. Frozen pizza, and we head to the bottom of the 9th inning. But a big home run from Harrison Bouthelette to right field adds on to the Corndogs' lead. It's now 9-1. Last chance for the Regulators, but they trail 9-1 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. Bottom of the 9th for the Regulators. The last chance will come against the new pitcher, Will Hansen. Loops in a breaking ball for a strike. Hansen out of the Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C. Sophomore there. Originally also from the area, Charlotte, North Carolina. Will face the 2-hole hitter, Brandon Gibbs, to start. Quick mound visit. Catholic University of America, a proud Division III program. So face Gibbs to start off the inning. Hernandez and Moore due up after. Ahead of Gibbs 0-1. Fastball outside. One pitch from Hansen. Outside. Corndogs, one of 4 teams undefeated remaining in the league, including the Regulators. As this ball is hammered to center field, backtracking is the center fielder. It is over the wall. Brandon Gibbs gets one back with a rocket to center field. Clears the fence straightaway center. The 350 sign. Pulls it back, and it's 9-2 now. Regulators still down 9-2 as this ball passed the backstop in Hernandez. One 0 pitch from Hansen. Good breaking ball, fooled Hernandez right there. Evens the count at 1-1. Hansen back to work quickly. Breaking ball pitch misses outside. Now a 2-1 count for Hansen. Still nobody out. Pitch looks to have bounced out of the glove there of the catcher Pickhart. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Tipped into the glove of Pickhart. And now a full count for Hernandez. Full count pitch from Hansen. Chopper to the shortstop. The throw in time made by Beals. So after a leadoff home run by Brandon Gibbs, Hernandez is retired on a sharp ground out. 2 outs left for Hansen as Braden Moore steps in. Fresh count for Hansen as the first pitch is held. Pardon, it'll be Luke Byler at the plate, holding his swing on that first pitch. A breaking ball away. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike by Hansen. Hansen working at a pretty quick pace here. 1-2, another foul tip into the glove. Now Hansen will look for the finishing blow. A 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. He got him. Now just 1 out away from Hansen. Gets the fan there from Byler. And now it'll be the final hope for the Regulators, Lance Vickers. Righty-righty matchup for Hansen. First pitch is outside. 1-0 from Hansen. A good swing and a miss there from Vickers. Got him to chase downstairs. It'll be another 1-1. Pitch from Hansen. Another good breaking ball. And now one strike away from a 2-0 Corndogs start. Hansen ready with the 1-2. Fouled down the first base line. Vickers will stay alive here. But has no margin for error against Hansen. The 1-2 from Hansen for the second time. Swing and a miss. He got him, and the ball game is over. The Corndogs pull out a 9-2 win in their second game of the season on the road against the Regulators. And after a fine 2-0 start for the Regulators, they will move to 2-1. But a thoroughly impressive performance from the Queen City Corndogs bats lead them to 9 runs, including a mammoth home run by Harrison Boothelet in the top of the 9th inning to seal things. Queen City, a thoroughly impressive win here tonight at Mount Island Charter High School. We'll be back tomorrow with more action, Tuesday night action, as 4 games. All teams will be in action tomorrow. The Corndogs will face the Concord A's. Mooresville Spinners host the Lake Norman Copperheads. Regulators will be here back tonight to host the Uwharrie Wampus Cats. And the Disco Turkeys will host the Statesville Owls. Signing off from Mount Island Charter, I'm Gunter Schroeder. Thank you for watching. We'll have your season-long coverage of the